Ooh, oh, it's not live yet. It might be. It could be.
We don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. We
We're
can just
not.
move right along.
We're not live yet.
Okay. It does say meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Well, I again. I don't. Time is. I move with different time than you. The time it really isn't. I've been in the astral, so it's more 5D for me. So I don't know.
So if we're still in the lobby, I do have a question.
What's that? All right.
The last episode, we introduced a new character to the podcast, and now they're no longer in your office, and that would be the globe.
Oh yeah. I accidentally I knocked it over and stepped on it by accident. So it's been. So I kind of Godzillaed and Mothred it. And it does exist. It's right over here. But yeah, it was a heartbreaking blow to the squad was truly upset by that. All right, let me link you this. If you've joined the stream, hey, it's behind the scenes, and guess what? It is as bad as you would expect it to be. So pretty
We're
tough.
still in the Beetlejuice lobby with all of the people that have recently died.
Mhm.
So
Yep. Tragically, by the way, so that's not good either. So, all right, here we go. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to hire just some sassy twink producer to do all of our bidding while we can just do the show and worry about being the talent. You know what I mean?
well, that is credit to us because we do everything. We do the editing, we make the posters, we produce the shows. Like we are skilled, so we can do it.
I mean,
Do
I
we
haven't.
like doing it?
No,
No.
I haven't. I mean, I have truly have not done this much research ever, truly ever. So,
Yeah, we've been reading a lot, which is good, I think.
okay, so hey, the link's in the chat. All right, and if you're hey, if you want to join the chat and you think that we're cooked, you can let us know if we're cooked. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully we're not chopped or cooked. Hopefully that's fine. Is it? Are those? Is that a bow or is that Mickey Mouse? Is that Minnie Mouse? Is that dog ears? Is that jackal ears? What is that?
We're in the chat. Okay, I love that. This is a bow.
Okay, okay.
You will never guess. If there are any furries listening, I got this at Goodwill for 199, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a set of these ears
Mm-hmm.
and this bow. But the ears are too horny for the night cast, so I'm just doing the
Yeah,
bow.
yeah. Well, how'd you wash all the cum out of it, out of those ears? How'd you get all that out? So
Yeah, I
that's
did
a
have to brush out a lot of cum.
I mean a whole lot. That's usually it's a prime spot. All right, I
A lot
guess
of cum.
let's just take a second. We'll kind of riff here at the top, and while we're kind of getting the word out for the stream. Ooh, I hate seeing myself in another realm making gestures. I gotta get out of here right now before it's too late.
The little echo.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. All right.
Oh, you caught me on TikTok Live the other night.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I did catch you on TikTok Live. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I can't. I gotta get out of here. Bye.
There was yeah, I mean it was super boring. Like I really wasn't saying much, but I'm so addicted to this game, Balatro. So I was live streaming that.
hmm
But the plan is to live stream like tarot and all of that.
Yeah.
But on
No.
TikTok, the first couple times you go live, you're not like pushed anywhere. So
Okay.
I've just been like randomly going live, doing whatever I'm doing so that I don't exert too much energy
Yeah. You know what?
on my first couple streams.
Yeah, I always think about doing it. I've been at the 1,000 thing for a while. I was just like, "Oh, it's time to do it." But I was thinking about tonight. I was like, is there a way to like a cheap way to like film stream TikTok like the screen, but I'm be in the same room and I don't know, it wouldn't be able to hear. I don't, so it wouldn't work. But it could be something.
Yeah, one
Producers,
thing about
let us know how
us,
to do this. How do you
yeah,
tell us
producers,
how do we do the show? Please help us.
we are geezers. I know we look young.
Well, one of us is. But I've been doing a whole bunch of very, very dark magic, so that should be reversing me pretty soon here. So
Ah, yes, very
very
dark
evil.
magic.
Yeah, I got Clintonian blood rituals, and yeah, the babies are real. So that unfortunately that was a downside of that doing those. But
Okay, I'm taking a selfie.
okay, all right, and then I guess yeah, I don't even know where. See, this is the part that I hate is you do all the hard work, and you're like, oh, I gotta tell people that we're live, which is the hardest part of this. What is some kind of
Yeah, it's really, I can't really get a selfie with you, but
don't you can't even see me. I'm in another realm right now. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this.
I'm almost done posting it everywhere.
How did you? Okay. I need to get one of those One Tree Hills or whatever that can send the whole thing out. Like to pretend like I don't know how what anything is.
We should develop one called One Tree Hill.
What is that's a sick show. If you haven't, hey, if you haven't had the true honor of taking in all that is One Tree Hill, it's just a masterpiece in my opinion. So
Is that the one that Drake was on?
no, that's no, he's on. That's the other one. That's Degrassi. No, One Tree Hill was the one with yeah, it's like for my it was like when I was that age. And it was like the theme song was like Gavin DeGraw. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. So you had bangers and that Chad something three names. He was the hottie of our era. It was the star of it. I can't think of his name.
Chad Three Names.
Yeah, he was like he had like a buzz cut and you like look he was like a 2000s bad boy. Chad, what was I don't know, but it's sick and it's you know pretty tight. So all right, X. Ooh, this is gonna be so. There's so I got some real fun hijinks and real goof, like some real rompous time, and then I'm gonna reel it all in. It's gonna be a very harrowing and honestly, it might trigger some people, and it might really make you reflect and kind of change your whole worldview and what you've believed your whole life all together in one fell swoop. So we'll see what happens. Pretty tight.
Yeah, see, I never ever set a goal for anything that I say.
Okay, what
So
does that
what
mean?
tell us what that's like. Like you're like, "Oh, this may change everything."
Well, I'm just trying to be. That's called. I'm just creating dramatics, even though it is a jarring story. But well, you'll see. It's I'm adding mystique and foreshadowing and yeah. Come on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're not like naming an intention for it to actually do that. You're like
Well,
teasing.
I'm teasing some, but I mean, let's just say it. You know, it's a from ancient not Gnostic texts, and it does involve Jesus Christ depicted in a light that's not the same as the one that we've been all taught. So we'll see what happens. And it has nothing to do with saying his name or being in D&D or whatever.
Okay, I have an Am I the Asshole. You ready?
Oh, I'm yeah. Thank you. That's perfect timing.
Okay. Today, coworker A and I were discussing conspiracies, and I was talking about how a lot of conspiracies are anti-Semitic or racist,
Facts.
which is true. That's the stance of this podcast. We know that most conspiracy is rooted in anti-Semitism and
Yeah.
racism.
Well,
We
they're
know that.
mostly, yeah, they're sick. And we're like, hell yeah, I fully support this. Yeah, this is real. And you get to like the third page of the doctrine and it's like, oh, it takes turns. Like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm out. Never mind. It was sounding
The
pretty good. It was sounding good, but it takes a turn at some point, almost in all of them.
once you get to chapter 2 of Mein Kampf, you start to realize
Yeah,
maybe,
it's like, oh, this is pretty. This is idealistic. This is patriotic. This is great. Oh, okay. Who wrote it? Oh, who wrote it? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, never mind.
oh, Madame Blavatsky, famous white supremacist. Okay. All right.
All right.
So I just wanted to say that I agree with this guy who is, or this girl who, or this person who's
Mm-hmm.
being, anti-conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Fake protocols of the elders of Zion, blood libel, and of course brown people built to neat things, etc., etc. She mentioned lizard people, and I was
Mm-hmm.
getting pretty riled up, but
For
not
sure.
mad.
Okay.
LOL.
Well, that's what riled up is, but okay.
But just then, coworker B walked up and said something about how we didn't land on the moon.
Where? Okay. What they didn't say where they work or what's going on there? What kind of?
I know.
Definitely a call center, like a place where like that CBD place where we were working with just a slew of R slurs running around talking about nonsense and they're high talking about oh the moon's not real. It's like oh hey Gary, how's your weekend? I don't know. We didn't. The moon's not even real. Yeah, it's just a crazy office. Okay. Okay.
But I just love the idea like you're in the break room and you're trying to like manage this conversation and then someone like the least helpful person just walks in. It's like, let me escalate this by saying we didn't land on the moon.
Speaking of, have you caught any of the chit TikToks?
The what?
Chit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, yeah.
I
Go
was like
lady.
I
Go
wanted
lady.
I wanted to hate it, and the more I dig into it, it's brilliant. And it may be
Yeah.
for older people, but I don't know, just the way the guy shoots it, and it is funny. So I have come around on that. They might be a normie now, but that office antics, that'd be something that would go on there. That would
Yeah.
anyway. All right. Okay.
Um, and I'll say the funny parts, to be honest. I was like, no, I think we did. And she said, well, that B guy said it was a lie. And with this, wait, hold on, there's some type.
This is already convoluted with you just use their names. Who gives a fuck? Nobody knows who they are. Stop saying B and with C and then that was my first B and then A who's and we'll use one A and one B. And it's like we don't know who any of these people are and we can't keep track. Sorry.
So that guy said that it was a lie with his own mouth before he died. So I asked what guy, and she said Buzz Aldrin.
Hmm.
At this point, I was really keyed up, and without thinking, I was like, bro, Buzz Aldrin is still alive. What are you on about? Oh no, they're British.
Okay,
And
yeah,
she said,
he's bloody brilliant in it, bruv.
at this point, I fully crashed out. She said she saw it in a documentary. I was telling her anyone can make a documentary and put creepy music over any fake document and pull fake quotes out of their ass and put it
Yeah.
on YouTube or whatever.
Yep.
True. I'm on your side on that one.
Watched a ton of those and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I'm taking notes, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, okay. It's like a crazy thing. I was like, ah, god damn it. This happens a lot actually. Fuck. Got me.
So, yeah, they go on to say, like, I told them critical thinking is important. I know this person gets their feelings hurt easily. So I left shortly after and I did text and apologize for getting so worked up. And I was sorry if I made her mad or hurt her feelings. She said she wasn't mad or hurt. She just walked away because she thought I was mad. I said I was sorry again and told her I'd love to hear her out on her thoughts next time we are at work together. That's a bad move, bro. I don't know why you would do
This is a
that.
girl. This is absolutely a girl, I feel like.
She hasn't responded yet. I mean, listen, I still maintain we landed on the goddamn moon, but I
Okay,
can
maybe not.
definitely at least politely hear her out. And
All right.
then they
That's
say, I
crazy.
kind of already know I was the asshole, but how bad is it?
All right. Well, can I give you one before we get into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a mistake. So I want to just say before I read this, I am sorry. I-25F said the term Negro when referencing a movie. Hello. Just
Why would you bring this to this podcast?
hello. Just need some help seeing if I'm wrong here. Last night, 25 female, white. Oh, for sure,
Thank you
for
for
sure.
that detail. We
We
appreciate
got
that.
it. Was in bed with my girlfriend. Ooh, okay. So we got some L's. 20 female, white, watching a show. I had smoked a bit before, as I do before bed. I was talking about how I wanted to see a movie, The American Society of Magical Negroes. I had said, like, oh, I want to see that movie based on the trope of magical black helpers in media. Magical, okay. So I don't, she's like, she didn't know what I meant. Well, I don't know what you meant. she,
Oh,
so
I
I was
know.
like, oh, it's called Magical Negroes, as I didn't remember the title. Oh, okay. Well, you're high, but you can't be saying Magical Negroes. And I
Also, that's
apologize.
what that movie is called.
Is it? So that's a sick guy.
Yeah.
That's actually a sick guy's name. Yeah, then you're allowed to say it. Then what are we doing? This is what I'm talking about. It is funny that, but yeah. Okay, so, and I didn't remember the whole title. We had a little moment where she was like, I don't know if you can say that. Damn. Okay. And I was like, I don't, but like that's the title of the movie. I feel like that's okay. And well, people have used this. Joe Rogan used this argument in his historical context to say stuff. So be careful with that. I feel like you can say it in historical context when referencing groups or movements. Or in this case, where it is just the title. She didn't know the movie, and I didn't remember the full title. I do not say the word outside of this context. Now she wants to
No.
chat about it more when she gets home, which I'm obviously open to, but I want to gauge if I fucked up. No, you're chill. You need to get rid of this crazy 20. I guess 20 female, that means she's going to be more radical coming up. So you can't fuck around with her.
Yeah.
Be careful. Anyways, I understand where she's coming from, but I also think this is like not a huge issue. To tell the movie. She's just spinning out in this whole thing, but that's pretty funny. So I don't want to make people uncomfortable, but I mean, what do we do? She just, I don't know. All right. Sorry for bringing that onto this.
No, that's actually hey, listen, it's funny, okay? And one of the things that we confront in the conspiracy theory community is that we are surrounded by problematic racist assholes.
Yeah.
So, but it's called the American Society of Magical Negroes.
That's tight.
You don't remember seeing advertisements for it?
No, I try to avoid the propaganda as much as I can. Unless it has Sydney Sweeney in it. Then I can't waste
Don't
it.
get me started.
I'm already so over it that I don't even have any passion for any side. I'm just like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I do have a conspiracy. Well, not I don't want to get into the things of that. It's whatever. But I do think that that particular was absolutely pushed. into my algorithm more. It was not just a video here and there when you get on a topic or you
Mm,
watch a video. It was 10 in a row only getting videos regarding that. And I did not want
mm.
that. So,
I'm so sorry you had to see all those videos.
well, it was all in support of what I was thinking. So it was just an echo chamber and we were partying just like, so,
Yeah, even I, like on my high horse, was
mhm.
like, okay, this is enough. I get it. Like,
Well, see,
just to, yeah, have my
w-
whole feed bombarded like that.
well, did you get any? Okay, we don't have to get too deep into it, but did you get any kind of like idea of the full picture, any context? Because I got honestly, the majority of black people I saw were just like, y'all need to chill. So they were like come on, y'all need to calm down. And then there was like people that were it was so bothered by it and just like if you don't understand this, you are that's the thing that here's the thing about the libs that I don't really like is that they're allowed to disparage and say whatever they want as soon as they know that you don't align with whatever the thing is. They say terrible things like if you don't can't see why this is eugenics and Nazi propaganda, then you're the dumbest person that's ever lived, and maybe you don't need to be like. It's just like, whoa, well, calm down. So
Yeah, what's funny about that for me is that it is kind of low-hanging fruit in that she literally says, I have good genes that give me blonde hair and blue eyes. So for anyone to think or feel like that doesn't mean anything,
it was
like
bad choice of words for sure.
it makes them kind of so it's like to me it's like everyone is seeing something that's really obvious and then pointing out the obvious.
Yeah,
And that's, like I don't think that I think there's a lot of young people on TikTok and it's important to educate them. But there's also this thing where it's like everyone wants to go viral by
yeah.
giving a critique. And I can feel that energy on some of the videos I'm watching.
Most of the videos,
And that's not what like if somebody's genuinely like, hey, I saw this thing, I'm pointing it out, like I have an expertise in this area.
yes.
Great.
I
But
come for a
this,
nuanced take, well thought out take now. I'm just like, oh, you know what you're talking about? You have like, yeah, there's this
yeah.
one lady that had like she has a background in media literacy and was just laid out how, I don't know, it was sick. I was like, oh, this is tight. Or even some people that I didn't agree with, but the way that I was just like, oh, this is how you present an argument, you know?
Yeah,
So
if
yeah.
they're like even if I had just saw like the people I follow being like, yeah, I saw it, I think it's white supremacist, moving on. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it's
I
like
get
I'm hearing the exact same. It's kind of like the Project Mockingbird thing,
mm-hmm.
where it's like the same, like all the newscasters are saying the exact same things.
100%. But there's no,
So,
there's not much to it. So you either think it is or you don't. And if you can, there's a few slots you can kind of align with. But I got so tired of it. At first, I was kind of like, this is dumb. This is just a salacious, standard hot A girl doing a thing to sell jeans. And yeah, obviously, this is $1 million ad company that probably knows that maybe knows what they're doing at worst. But the Nazis aren't a party anymore. It's not they're not an organized group they're trying to make money. So they are not if they pick the wrong words, there's no intent or not eugenicists behind that saying ha 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 ha. And it wasn't Sydney Sweeney had nothing to do with what the ad said. She was and she got blamed. She got run through the ringer for existing. Not cool.
well, I'll do
Now I'm pissed again. Now I'm mad
I'll
again.
do two disagreements and an agreement because there
Okay.
is a
Okay.
Nazi party in the United States.
Oh
And
yeah, but not they're not like it's not a whole thing. They're like little groups of idiots that are
the
together. Like they're
United States is currently on the Holocaust watch list.
oh, yeah.
Like we are in January 2025, the genocide awareness whatever
Yeah.
said, "Hey, by the way, like the way that the United States is going, there's probably going to be like a genocide there.
Yeah.
They're probably going to have a Holocaust."
Yeah, Netanyahu's been the one that's trying to enter that. He's like, well, you should really take a look at America. Check to them out. They're the ones that need to be on the. Just check them out. Just keep an eye over there.
Well, the
Um,
Nazi Party in Germany took a lot of notes from the United States Jim Crow. So, and then here's the part where I will agree, and then we
yeah,
can do some
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing that I don't care about, so I don't truly want to get into like a debate. Oh, did I tell you instantly got a comment flagged and I got suspended for a bit?
Oh, you were like Nazis aren't real.
No, let me just see exactly. No, I said, and it was no, I deserve this,
You've
but it
been
what?
saying that.
Well, I didn't. I was trying. Oh, I did get the one girl did get me mad. She like I commented something and she was like gross, blah blah. Said something. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, sorry, I'm a secret business Nazi trying to get my try to educate the masses about eugenics. That's all I said. But here, this.
Stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was like, I was like, oh, she's gonna instantly flag me, and I was like, I'm admitting to being a Nazi. I was like, I'm gonna get fucked for this, but that wasn't the one. Luckily, it was. Well, just see if you agree with this. That we can't even be hot with big tits selling something useless anymore. What happened in this country?
That was the comment.
Yeah, that was what I said. It's not bad.
I
That's
can, this is the only thing I'll say.
I said we.
The
It was inclusive.
sound, the way that like the videos start with the sound of her
Oh,
voice
her
sounds
voice is
disgusting.
the stupidest thing. Oh yeah, well that's what the
It's
people
so
doing mocking
gross.
that was hilarious. Yeah, it's dumb. So let's keep
And
that on mind.
she does have some like fetal alcohol syndrome eyes.
I'm not gonna comment on a woman's looks. That's insane.
And
I'm a
I know like
feminist.
she's
I
supposed to like quote unquote hot or whatever, but I think
She's got nice cans, and that's what we're talking about. She doesn't even have really. I'm not gonna talk about a woman. I'm like honestly, I'm gonna comment on her body.
the way that like United States culture has for the most part evolved past looking at a blonde, blue-eyed hot girl and
Yeah.
thinking like that's the pinnacle and that's a 10, like regressing to say like, oh, the hottest you can be is Aryan, essentially, which is what that is the descriptor for.
That's a recess. Those are recessive genes, by the way, which is kind of funny. That's kind of ironic. But I don't know. I would push back on that just a bit. I think that there's a very clear and concise pattern of discrimination and negative energy towards blonde women with large chests that's gone back to Marilyn Monroe, Dolly Parton, Jessica Simpson, Pamela Anderson. I mean, and now Sydney Sweeney. It's been where it's like, oh, we honestly we don't respect this for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's
It,
when they become famous and successful.
well, why is it? What's wrong with that? Like,
Like
what's the
if you
deal?
see a blonde woman with blue eyes at the bar and you think you can take advantage of them, that's the kind of woman you want. But if you see a blonde hair, blue-eyed woman stepping out of her place, then it's a problem.
Well, yeah, but usually they don't. They're not to do know not to do that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. But I just yeah, whatever. I don't. Again, I don't care enough to truly
I
have a.
know. It's okay. We can actually, I have so much to say about it, but I'm going to save it for my personal TikTok account.
Okay, no, that's a good thing. Well, yeah, I'll get into the weeds on
I'll
something
go
else.
ahead
But
and make my TikTok about it because I know I'm right.
yeah, see, this is where I can't. That's what the second I commented, I was like, I'm commenting something. I'm riled up. I was like, oh, I don't. By the time people respond to it, I was like, I don't care about this. I was like, oh yeah, you win, Nazis. I don't. Yeah, no. So all right. So do you want to see some? I pulled a Christina P. Your mama's house TikTok curation for you. That it's
Okay.
probably not gonna be great. But now that I'm thinking about what I gotta play, but you know what?
Are you telling me you're about to put another podcast on our podcast?
No, these are no. I'm not actually. No, there's gonna be none of those for that matter. But there are some. These are some accounts. So we have, yeah, it's just an array of stuff. That this is a night cast, so we just kind of, yeah,
Yeah, well, we're riffing.
yeah. And this is just stuff that I did send you one thing that I wanted to play, so I didn't have to do it on this show, which was a Mudang like hippopotamus baby with a bowl cut singing Billie Eilish "Birds of a Feather" with an Indian lady accent. So did you like that?
Yeah, there's nothing more entertaining than describing a TikTok, actually.
What is it? Bird? I can sing it. You want me to do it with the accent?
No, thank you.
Birds of a feather. It was a banger. Right? It was actually good. I wasn't. It was just the. I was like, what? Who? What is this? I was like, why? What is this? All right. I'm
Well,
just getting.
if I see something that looks AI, I don't open it.
If I send you, if you better send what I. Of course, it's AI. It's Mudang with the bowl cuts. God damn it. So
Yeah,
that's what it
that's
is.
why I didn't open it. It's
You have.
AI.
If I send you something, it is worth opening. So please, next time, and it's going to be a virus, and you will rue the day. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see here. I'm just getting this set up so I can before I share screen. Oh, this is
Yeah, you gotta remove all your porn.
I don't have any porn. I don't
Let me
no.
just close out all my porn windows before I
Yeah, I
share
don't know. I would
my desktop real quick.
no. I don't look at porn. I'm sorry. I don't indulge in that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is already. I already have a great idea. I'm like, oh, this is sick as hell, and then I'm like, I see this. I'm like, well,
Well, it's live, so no pressure.
I
We
mean,
only have one viewer right now, and it's my boyfriend. So
oh, sick. I'm gonna see if I have anything for the magic, for the magical realm. Okay. Oh, you know what? I made a very grave error by not name. I was quickly sending and airdropping all of these videos, so I didn't have to do it the TikTok, like go there to play the things, and then I didn't name any
hmm.
of them things. So it's all right. Well, I'll tell you this. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Okay, okay. Well, I guess I can. Okay, never mind. All right. Please don't play it. All right. This is. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, this is not great. Okay. Let's share screen. Okay. All right. Just know that okay, I'll explain this in a second. All right, if I have to do a caveat, no, it's not great. All right.
Okay.
Okay, again, I am sorry. I don't know how to go full screen on this. I can't see. Can't see. These the aviators look okay.
So
Okay,
we're like
again,
on roulette right now. Like we're just.
I am sorry about this. You kind of are. There won't be a penis, so I can promise that. Okay, so let's just. This is the thing.
Did you share audio?
Yeah. Are you
Okay.
ready? Okay. So again, I am sorry. Okay, well, that's not. I guess that's not.
Now,
There we
y'all
go.
all wondering about this question. I really need to come clean about it. It's a really, really scary
For
story,
sure.
but I think I need to come clean with y'all because y'all all curious and wants to know the truth. My husband's a 150-year-old vampire. I found him in a cave
Mm-hmm.
in a coffin,
Mm-hmm.
and
For sure.
he bit me on my
Yeah,
neck,
that's bad.
and I became
Yeah.
vampire. Now I do have
Yeah,
teeth.
for sure.
They only come out when I need
Yeah,
blood.
for sure.
Like really need a blood and tasting
Mm-hmm.
blood, and that's why I eat like rare meat
Yeah,
because I need the blood.
for sure.
And he is a 150-year-old vampire.
Yes.
Now he is kin to the Twilights. You know the Twilights, Everett,
Yeah.
and all of those.
Yeah.
Now he is cousins with
Mm-hmm.
them because they're all
For sure.
vampires. And now I'm a
Type
vampire.
shit.
I
Type
will
shit.
be meeting them very soon. Now, my sister
There
is
is some
a
holes in
vampire
some the narrative a little
too.
bit, but it's okay.
She lives in Maine with her husband, which he is
Oh,
a
okay. I was gonna ask
vampire.
if he was a vampire as well. Okay, good.
But we have been keeping this family secret
Mm-hmm.
for the longest, and I think we all need to come
Well, didn't you
clean
just get bit?
with y'all because y'all keep asking why is his teeth bad? Why he can't go to a dentist?
Be
Because
nice,
he's
because
scared to go to a dentist because he might bite the
yeah,
dentist,
yeah,
and
that's fair.
he don't want to get locked in a
Yeah,
kennel
why would he? Yeah, he
for
bites. Yeah,
biting
he
a
bites a lot.
dentist. Now he has a real bad habit of biting people.
Yeah,
I have to be very
fair.
careful when he goes
So
out in
how long is
public.
this one?
He has
Oh,
to wear
sorry. This
shades,
is
dark
it's
clothes,
important to
and
look.
sometimes
Okay,
I
well
have
then
to put them.
I'll just yeah. So basically, yeah. So yeah, her vampire husband has a problem with biting, and that's just the problem. So I'm going to show you part of this next one. I feel like
Wait,
the
I can't add commentary now that I've seen it. You can't just I can't just see this and not say anything.
oh, the narrative is not quite over, but yes, go ahead and comment on what we're talking about. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. What's up? What do you think?
This is the kind of thing that would spin me the fuck out if it came across my For You page.
What?
Because I would spend hours trying to figure out if this woman was satire or if
Oh
she
no,
was
no,
really
it will become apparently clear. And again, I'm going to apologize. It's yeah. No, this is not
great.
sat. This is definitely not satire.
I'm gonna
No,
tell you something right now.
you're going to get some answers. What?
I'm not gonna watch another video for more than a minute.
You're so mean. This is for not. This is not. This is more for the audience. But all right,
I'm on a
okay.
podcast. I'm not going to sit here and watch a video for more than a minute. If it doesn't tell me what I need to know in the first minute, then that's the video's problem.
You're gonna see what? Okay. Well, all right. Then no, yeah. Well, just no, this guy rules for number one. I support, but I am again. This is only a minute 12, and then I'll move on to the next thing. But here, yeah, this will get you your answers. And again, I do apologize. I did not know this was going to be the what happened on the next video.
I gotta tell the truth. I'm a vampire. She's a werewolf, and we love each other.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, he rules for sure.
Don't worry, her teeth comes when she gets
October
hungry.
31st, when I
Halloween, she's
get
gonna
my
get her
new
teeth.
set, my new things.
Mhm.
I just got to wait till October 31st because I got to speak to his head captain, and the head captain's in name right now.
And our sister.
And I'm so part
He's
werewolf,
part werewolf,
and vampire. My sister is part werewolf and vampire. My brother-in-law is vampire.
Okay, yeah.
And vampire kids.
All right.
And,
I think you got it, but
and our roommates are
this great improv. Zombies.
Yes.
Sick. All right. Nice.
We just live in a house full of dead
All right.
and decay.
For sure.
But we can smell blood a mile away.
We don't drink blood. We eat raw.
We chickens. All right. I can't. This is incredible. All right, my bad on that.
I just want to confirm.
Yeah. Did you have anything?
Yeah, I have a couple more questions.
Okay.
So, first of all, I want to say I'm so glad that she actually has a husband. Because that was really my main concern, is that she is alone in her house doing this.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, this lady's spinning out. This is crazy. I got to see what happens. And I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, the fact that they're just like they're playing pretend together, I actually think that's sick. I think that's really
That's
wholesome.
what I said. His energy, I was like, this guy rules. And
the way that he looked around when he was trying to figure out what their roommates are.
Zombies. It's just like, and she looked kind of upset. Was like, this is not. I did because he kind of. She's yes ending, but he brought werewolves into it, so now they're part werewolf. He brought zombies into it. He said chicken instead of the blood. So, but she's yes ending. So I mean, I thought ultimately beautiful, but so it was a happy ending to that. Yeah, I don't think we trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good way of like sharing to doing this. I don't know. So now that I'm none of the rest of the videos are worthwhile. We should probably not watch them. That's what I'd say to that.
Okay.
Or is there a way for me to block while I open these so you don't see me doing it?
I can look away.
Okay, well, people are watching this. Hey, this is a chain letter. If you are listening or watching this, unfortunately, you need to email this to all of your aunts, or you will be cursed. So sorry about that.
Okay, I'm looking away.
Well, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. Nope, this is another. I said I had another full video of that. Well, I just want to see. Just make sure she's getting her teeth on Halloween, October 31st, and then she's gonna.
You've just downloaded all of their TikTok.
No, I got in. I was like, whenever when I see a crazy thing, I'm like, oh, this is a whole narrative. That's all I want in this world. Okay, never mind. We're back on. Let me just go ahead and open all these. Oh, yeah, we've got some conspiracies going on. And then. Oh, okay. Damn it. For sure. Back to that guy, this guy. Okay. And then we'll
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to watch the sheep guy, unfortunately.
No, you're gonna.
Oh wow, another sheep guy.
No, this guy. Well, you'll see why. We won't. The sheep one is unnecessary. It was one that I just kind of got. All right, let me see. Get back. All right, and then we don't have to. And then that'll be it. And we'll get out of here. Or, I mean, we'll get out of. I'll get out of here. God damn it! I'm probably cursed for having these on. Right? Is that something that could happen?
Yeah, definitely. You're cursed.
Like a real curse.
You're cursed right now.
Where's that one? Okay, there we go. No, I'm not. I talked to somebody about that, and they said, no, you're not. And that they were going to give me money. All right, so let me go full screen. So this is just, watching the last narrative kind of instantly, let's just say it instantly affected my algorithm. So
yeah.
So this guy's pretty sick. So let's just see what he's up to.
Okay, I'm ready.
People think I'm crazy, but I don't give a crap. They think I'm on drugs, but I know I am that. They say I feel stumps, but I don't really care. I am who I am, and I don't really
care. Sure.
I love my Sasquatch
Yes, that's yeah.
friends. They come out for me. So all you people that don't want to believe these things are really real, and they are my forest friends. So you know what you can go to if you don't believe in them.
For sure. Facts type shit.
So he's singing about his Sasquatch friends. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, the haters that they don't believe, and then people say he's
Mm.
on drugs, and he's like, well, I don't care about that. Um, so yeah, watching that, I was like, okay, riveting, and then it kind of brought me to this guy. This guy rules, but well,
I have control of matter and energy. The elements are something that I'm able to use.
God damn it.
It's by divine right I have these powers, this energy.
Okay. Well, I do doubt that, but so yeah.
Wow.
For sure. Let's just go to knock his lore out. So this guy, yeah.
One that still throws the women for a loop. What if I were the ruler of the darkness, the dark side of the force? Would that change your mind?
And a resounding no. No, that would not change my mind. Please leave me alone. No, I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
Yeah, I like
he's an insane guy for sure.
I like imagining like running into someone like that in the woods.
No, you definitely don't want to run in with somebody like that in the woods. Okay, let's just the third and to end the trilogy.
Because prior to my 11th birthday, I had met the Dalai Lama and then later on the Pope. And I said to myself in that 11th birthday wish that I made, blowing out those candles, I want to be a god, is what I asked the universe.
Yeah, and also, Mother, can you let me out of the garage? I need to use the commode. I'm locked in the garage. If you could let me out, Mama, that'd be great. Okay, so that's just a crazy guy. I feel a little bit bad for that now. All right, this is fun, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, you gotta have to hear the Black Sheep one, unfortunately. All right, I think about this, and I can't stop laughing at it. Just picture it. Just picture a black lady being like, "Man, his ass ain't reading as fast. Watching him do this." I don't know. Pretty tight. He could be rapping, or I don't know. Maybe he is reading that fast. I don't know. But there's something about that narrative and picturing her going, "Man, his ass ain't reading that fast." Is so fucking funny to me. But maybe he was. We don't know. God damn it. All right. All right. Where's the other guy? God damn. Did we lose everything? This is so important to the lore, I feel like. Nope, that's they're just seeing it like on its own is very okay. Now this I would argue could be the song of the summer. So let's just see what you think. See if you would say bars or not. Bars are lame. We'll see.
You can't face a man who's a willing pariah. I keep it cool even when I perspire. The thing you gotta know is I'm stubborn like a mule. I take your animosity and turn it into fuel. I got a little secret to tell you. Now let me lay out my vision. I've been making real shit happen while you sitting back and listen. I keep on going hard. That's how I got to my position.
Facts.
And I'm not stopping now. I'm on a never-ending mission. Now listen.
A lot of people want to slow down my hustle. I'm gonna hate to have to burst all their bubbles.
Everybody
Black
do the
Sheep
Black
Shuffle.
Sheep
Is this tight? See the Black Sheep dancing? Everybody do the Black
do the
Sheep
Black
Shuffle.
Sheep Shuffle.
Bars. Everybody do the Black
do the
Sheep.
Black
You gotta kind of have
Sheep
to dance.
Shuffle.
I'm gonna see you have to dance a little bit. All right.
Everybody do the Black Sheep.
So I started out like this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and I was like, no wait, this could possibly be the best song I've ever heard. So you'll be singing that. Everybody that heard that, the Black Sheep Shuffle, it made the Black Sheep kind of tolerable. I'm like, oh, he's just dancing in the back. So that kind of made it kind of fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like the Black Sheep Shuffle?
No, it was a pretty nice flow. I felt it, like good for him.
All right, so I'm gonna save you. I had a little section of similar similar MCs that had some that I was gonna have you do a contest. There was a few of them that had some no, I am gonna make you do it. I don't have it. Nope. God damn it. This guy might actually
This
have
is the thing, is we're just going to be trapped in a loop of watching people in poverty have delusions, and we're never going to escape.
Well, you know what?
And that's what it's like to be in your TikTok algorithm.
Well, this guy's not in poverty. This is the most swagger I've ever seen.
It's not World War III, it's only me with the boom. I'm about to blow. It's not
He's
World
about to
War
blow
III.
up.
It's only me with the pop, hit him on the Venom Road. It's not World War III. It's only me with the boom. I'm about
The
to blow.
aura
It's
is
not
immaculate.
World War III. It's only
All right.
me with the pop, hit him on the Venom Road. I got my own ecosystem.
got his own
steady on a mission.
ecosystem.
I'm a cultural force. I'm never at a commission. I
right.
control what I warp, a great storm that's roaring, and I pack a heavy punch with
Nope.
the rhymes forming.
See, that's
Yeah, I can't. I'm so sorry. Like,
It's not
I
World War
just,
III. It's not World War III. It's only me.
yeah,
you
white
just
men
don't
really want to rap.
Okay,
They
what about
really
white?
want to rap so bad.
What about white
I already put a
women?
hit on this beat,
Can you make me a beat, Valentine?
but I feel it deserves my personal attention.
All right, we don't. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yo,
her name's.
This is a 911. It's an emergency. Some rapper's gonna need those paramedics.
All right, that's all you need to know. And her name is Darth Ominous. Pretty sick name. I will give her credit. So shout out to Darth Ominous.
I thought it was saying happy birthday 9/11.
That's why I was pumped on it. No, it's a 9. No, she's just very detail oriented about how she's going to get rid of somebody. She's going to hide in trees and murder. All right. All right, sick. So yeah, I got to say the Black Sheep Shuffle it is going to be the song of the summer, and yeah, some people that are unhinged. I already feel bad about it. It was funny when I was creating this, like, oh, this is going to be so funny, but it's not really that funny.
You ready to talk about Gnosticism?
No, you have to talk about something now. I got to regroup because it's going to be very jarring when I pull up. All right. Okay. Oh, is that? I got.
Yay, you're back. You were
I don't know why
gone.
I was ever gone. That's
Yeah, we missed you.
All right. Oof. To the Black Sheep. I'm gone, and that is gonna get stuck in my head. So. All right. Well, you got anything cool to talk about it all for a little bit? Because this is.
Well, our Dungeons and Dragons episode dropped today.
Okay. That was a good episode. That from what I remember.
From what you remember. And I've been watching a documentary about pinball,
For sure.
and that's pretty much my life lately. I've been
Okay,
researching pinball because I'm writing a short story about a pinball machine that comes to life.
For sure. What movie or what style of pinball machine are you choosing to use? It's a very important part of the vibe.
Well, it's kind of like a play on the genie's lamp. So it has this kind of like ancient India vibe, and there's a genie on it.
There's a genie on a pinball machine. That's tight.
And it's called Fourth Wish.
Okay.
And on the anniversary of his 4th year of being obsessed with this pinball machine,
Okay.
the owner of the arcade gives him the marble that was originally in the pinball machine, and he
Cool.
plays it, and he finally gets to the backboard, and the genie comes out of the pinball machine
Sick.
and says that she will grant him a wish.
But obviously you got to word that because you're gonna get tricked. That's their whole thing. Fun fact about genies: they are actually not bound to any jars or bottles or any of that. They're bound to symbols and ancient words. So that's just a little fun fact.
Yeah, I feel like the lamp thing is probably an Aladdin thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They just could have just made it up, but they are. Yeah, they're not the ones who are bound. Like you actually are. It's actually quite the opposite. So, but they might grant your wish, or they might make whatever you say and twist the words around. And you're like, oh, I didn't think of that, and then it punishes you. That's pretty much what happens.
In 1001 Nights, there's some cool gin. That's where I kind of first remember, but I don't remember any
they're
genies
bad.
in a bottle.
Aren't gins? They're sinister, right? They're bad genies.
Well, it's not.
Or is that
they're
just
bad.
racism? Or is it just? Yeah, but that's the thing that we're going to get into here in a bit with the Gnosticism. Is a lot of
they're they're trickstery.
Our idea of good and evil and good and bad is not really what most of the things that at least what I've been researching, the astral and ancient entities and deities. It's more very gray area. Not really. There's some bad, very sinister and evil ones, but it's mostly just no. This is like it's, all about keeping the order. It's not really about I'm bad and up to no good. So.
Yeah, the archetype of the trickster does like to seed chaos. Likes to like create humorous situations to kind of teach you a lesson. It's supposed to kind of snap you out of the matrix. That's kind of the idea behind a trickster.
Yeah.
I would argue that biblical angels are trickster deities because one of them knocked Mary up and was like, okay, bye, you have God's kid now, and just like left her to be, a
Yeah.
immaculately concepted teenager in a world in which there was this like hierarchy of hyper religious, essentially what we have in office now, like people that were so Christian that they would kill you for being different.
Yeah, and also yeah, Joseph, big cuck guy. So like Joseph loved this whole thing. It was a very sexual night. Just throwing that out there. But
But
that's
yeah,
funny.
angels are like that too. Like they have a different set of ethics. So they're
Yeah.
not necessarily gonna like behave in a way. This is why I believe working with demons is
Hmm.
sometimes better than working with angels.
Yeah.
Because a demon is after the most pleasurable outcome, whereas an angel is after the most logical.
Yeah. And also yeah, from what I've gathered, I'm coming around on your theory on demons. There's also a lot more order with it seems to them. There seems to be more they're very upfront about what you're doing, what the deal is, or what the and dealing with magic. So it's kind of all on the table, and you can so they're not. I mean, they might get you, but not necessarily.
Hmm.
But that's funny you brought up Trickster because this very scary ancient Gnostic tale actually portrays Jesus Christ as a cosmic trickster in a retelling of the Genesis story and our existence and so yeah, so if you are a very devout Christian, I'm not saying this happened or this is real. This is just the Gnostic kind of view of what happened. So I guess I can give a little breakdown of what Gnosticism is. It's a pretty bleak and hopeless kind of way of viewing the everything. Okay, so this story, which this was what makes it just a little unsettling because this was found in I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was the second treatise of the Great Set, which was
Ooh.
found in the deserts of Egypt, and this text is from the second or third century, so it's actually just a few generations after when Jesus would have been alive. I'm trying to find the codex, the name of it, just so I could be professional.
Yeah, let's get the name of the codex in here. We're gonna
Um,
need for the
yeah,
bibliography, we're gonna need a codex. And let's just get the page number on
that's
that.
actually my hip hop name. Is me Codex. I'm here to speak. That's actually a pretty good fucking rap name, Codex. That's pretty tight.
That is cool.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not sorry. I'm
You
just
should be
very
one of those TikTok rappers
no. I'm too good to
and go
be
by
anywhere near.
codex.
They have no idea they can't be anywhere near me.
You can do the Black Sheep Shuffle.
I'm never. I can't say that. Can't say that. But you can't call him black. Okay. Man, this is very jarring. So okay. So yeah. Are you familiar with Yaldabaoth by any chance?
Ooh, nice.
Well, that's the Yaldabaoth is actually the name of the demiurge, who is, according to Gnosticism, is the creator of this universe.
Okay.
Okay, so according to Gnosticism, there's like a great source is what they call the light and all of the Sophia, and there's like these ancient deities that were supposed to create a beautiful, loving deity, but oh no, they created okay, Yaldabaoth, who is a very flawed creator, and
Okay.
and I mean just very arrogant, and had no idea what he was doing when it created this whole universe, and has no idea can't is so caught up in its own ego that it has no idea that there's anything else. So the messed up, incomplete universe that we apparently live in, according to the Gnostics, he doesn't even know that there's anything else. He thinks that he is the great creator, and that he's everything. So he's like
Okay.
caught up in his own ego. So he's created, yeah, he's created Earth, and he needs order and some sort of, stuff to keep everything in line here. So he creates the archons. You know about the archons?
No, tell me about the
The
archons.
archon the archons are basically just they're basically they're deities or demons that are applied to just certain realms and do certain specific things to keep order. So
Okay.
I'm trying to I can't read and talk at the same time. I'm bad at doing things at the same time.
You're
Oh,
doing
okay.
great, sweetie. I'm
I've
so proud
never
of you.
Please give me I need a beat a pass, and if I don't, my dad's gonna kill me. Um, he says I have to live in the garage with the wasps, and I just can't do it.
Yeah,
Um,
so there's a theory, and actually I think Joseph Campbell wrote a lot about this.
of the
Maybe
soup
not a
guy,
lot.
the soup guy.
And it actually might not have even been Joseph Campbell. It might have been
Hey,
the other
we
guy.
no, we throw names out, and the other guy, we throw names out, and we just see what happens.
But it's called like the baby God theory,
Mm-hmm.
which is that there is like how we want to believe that there is an all-knowing God, but in
Mm-hmm.
reality, there's just as much likelihood as there being an all-knowing God is having this like, childlike God that's
That's what
evolving
this guy.
along
That's
with
what this
us.
is. And but he thinks he's the best, and has no idea that he's bad, and that doesn't know anything, and that's why it's kind of bleak and hopeless, because it's like he thinks that shit's fucking rolling, and he's got order and morals, and he's said all these things. So it's worse than him being bad and evil. Like he thinks that
Yeah.
he's doing a good job, and it's fucked. So
Mhm.
according to the Gnostics, okay. So okay, let me move this along. Let's see here. I just had the name of the
And then the other thing with the baby God theory is that
Baby God. It's like the Drake song. Okay, sorry.
he like baby
Baby
God.
God.
He has this like temper tantrums, right?
Hmm.
But kind of the benefit of that is that like when humans were created, he was an infant because he was like created with all of us. But then as we age, so does he. So one of the things that I heard on Third Eye Drops, great
Hmm.
pod if y'all are interested in this kind of thing,
For sure.
um, was that we may consider like a lot of the biblical times to be like God's adolescence
Hmm.
because he's like evolving with us and he's like being a punitive asshole in Leviticus. So that would kind of like track for someone who's like a teenager who's trying to like get people to listen to what he wants. So
Kill.
anyway,
God damn it. Kill your firstborn. Yeah, he did fly off the handle a couple times. It is definitely some too much tea during puberty coded type of reactions. Like, God, just flying off the handle. Yeah, you gotta kill. I'm killing everybody. I'm so pissed right now. You
yeah,
doing
I'm
what?
just gonna send a flood.
You don't worship me, I swear to God, I will destroy. Like he did fly up the handle a few times, similar to this idiot. So I think there's some parallels that run across according to these guys. So I just started scrolling again. I just had it's called I almost remembered it. We have to get the codex, otherwise people aren't going to respect what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's okay. I can talk while you look for
No,
it.
I got it's.
So
Oh, you want to keep talking? Okay, hey, look, say it. Don't spray it. Keep the, no, please.
my theory of Gnosticism that I'm familiar with, it might be incorrect because it's kind of like a game of telephone.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the like cosmologies in modern spirituality is the Sophia Code,
Mm-hmm.
which posits that there's these dragons of Sophia
For sure.
that are
Yeah.
like coming from all different cultures in the world.
Sick.
And I think I've talked to you about this before because it's a little problematic because it's a white woman channeling, but she
Mm-hmm.
writes as like an indigenous woman, the white buffalo woman. And then she also is channeling the Quan Li, who's like or I'm sorry, I might even be mispronouncing their names. I'm so sorry,
Oh, that's
but
very racist. Yeah, I don't think you can
yeah.
apply our kind of sense of identity and race to these ancient deities. They aren't even the things that they are depicted as. They're like not even. You know what I mean?
And for some of them, it's like stories of who they were when they were a person and like anyway, blah blah blah. All of that to say, in the Gnosticism that I read about when I was like 19, God created the universe
Hmm.
or no, Sophia
Yeah, Sophia is the one that created this guy.
Sophia is like pregnant with the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And in the belly of Sophia, there is the demiurge.
Yeah, so that's where that this spawns from that, and I don't know, I don't have the notes of how. So yeah, there was some sort of error. Like, well, yeah, so she sent out all of these things to create because she's the end all be all in the big universe.
Yeah, she's
But
like the actual like
yeah, but
creator.
this Arsler is so flawed that it in bad or like just not ready that yeah, he doesn't know that that's the case. So yeah, so I guess there's other stuff going on in the realm outside, but in this universe,
Mm-hmm.
stupid ass whatever his name is really really just not doing great. But he yeah, and he's depicted as pretty. It's actually pretty sick. He's got the head of a lion, and which does look tight. That's the thing about all these deities is they all look sick as hell.
They
They have cool,
look sick,
and they
yeah.
have cool ass nicknames, and it is tight. But that's you're gonna not gonna think that for long. So yeah, so Sophia, this stems from that. So that's fun. Have things that are lining up. Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I wish I had specific archons. I don't. They're all like
Yeah, get your archons out of your codex.
look, the archons are tight as hell. It's just like they're just the ancient demons. I just don't. They have cool. They just have sick ass like terms for everything. Yeah, I might be a Gnostic. I think.
Well, one of the tenets of Gnosticism is that you have to hide the secret of the world from layman people. Otherwise, they'll all freak out and kill each other.
Well, that's keep saying sick stuff that ties into what I'm talking about because that's kind of what this whole thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And it unfortunately for people who are good Christians and we believe the Bible is that is God wrote it. I don't care how many mistakes or what it is or different stories. It's God said it's perfect, so it is. So that's all we believe in, and we will apply our own things that aren't even in that to what that is. So that's how what we think. But sorry. Okay, so this is just like this is Genesis times. Shit's popping off. There's big bangs. There's lion-headed deities. He's like, okay, so he's like, all right, well, I did the universe. This is tight. Well, I guess I gotta start creating stuff and make sure everything's gonna be good. So I'm going to go ahead and get these archons, and they are. I guess I could just quickly look up just example of these guys because they were. This is who I was before I fell into this narrative. I was looking up all of these sick ass astral and ancient deities, and I was just gonna just read, and I was like, oh, this guy's name like something the sinister, and like they have all these nicknames and what they do and how you can invoke them through black magic or not black dark magic. Excuse me, black magic is racist for me to say that. Dark magic, and so I almost went a completely different way with the scary narrative because I got hella into some of that stuff and the astral plane and how scary that is. Have you been to the Astra? Have you been to the astral?
Yeah, I have. I'm pretty into that shit, actually.
Is it as scary? I've heard that it's just the astral plane is just different levels based on vibration, and apparently you're really at the lower levels. There's some not too nice, some rascals can really get at you. You got to be careful and make sure you're just aware of what's going on down there. Is that
Yeah,
true or false?
true.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, so that's everything about it for me. Just learning about it is just it's all of the imagery, everything about it is very like off-putting and scary to me for whatever reason. Even the stuff that is pretty, I'm like, and looks cool. I'm like, oh, I don't like what that is. So
Yeah, I think that like the thing is that it's so like uncanny valley.
yeah,
And the other thing about it is when you're in that state, you don't have all of the senses that you're used to having. So it's kind of like when you're trying to like write with your left hand or like drive with your other
which
foot.
I'm always trying to do that. Yeah,
Like it's like, yes, it's possible, but because you're not used to those muscles, it can't really happen. So in the astral realm, it's like, yeah, technically you're seeing, but you're seeing with your third eye. And like, yes, technically you're walking, but really you're just moving through your own perception like a train track. Like,
right.
so it's really like this, it's a very it's scary, but only because it's so unfamiliar.
Yeah,
And then, I think I'm still not really used to it because I was going to say like once you get used to it, but it's like when I was a kid, I would get really scared and I would feel like I was in a nightmare.
And you
And
probably were. Somebody was feeding on that. According to
maybe.
well, according to the stuff, some of the stuff that I was taking in, there are entities that are shapeless, formless thought forms that are just that they live to feed on the fear and stuff, and it's just what they do. They roam around. There's nothing you can really do about it. But yeah, so that's realm is scary, and there's all sorts of scary stuff going on there. But
They're drinking my adrenochrome.
yeah, or just your energy, and just yeah, they're super into that. But also, you got to keep in mind that even though it is very scary and there's creatures and everything's jarring, you are still God, and you still have the power. So you got to. It's very the whole thing with the game is that they might try to make you think you're crazy. You might be in the scariest situation of all time, but then they want you to confuse you or scare you or do anything that makes you forget that the true power is within. Ja, ja feel me? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What? I was just gonna reel off some archons, but we don't
Yeah,
have
let's
to.
rattle them off.
Okay, okay, so let's go with the so this is from this is from the stuff. All of this was found in the it was the Codex 2 of the Nag Hammadi library. Pretty tight. And that's from yeah, so this is from the Noria, the sister of the biblical Seth. So that's from pretty tight. Okay, so did that make it slightly scarier?
Ooh, wah, dun-dun-dun-dun,
Wow.
dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, that's right when you're trying to get me fired up. No matter what I do, can get so much background, and I still can't just get a goddamn list of these motherfuckers. And I'm, truth be told, just know that they're out there popping. It's like, give me these. All right, this isn't that important, and but just so you know that,
Is it that you're Googling around for the names of the archons? Is that what's
yeah, I
happening?
keep trying to I keep trying to get, yeah, I get yeah, fan fiction and all this like very sexual and like those whatever the fan art when it's like it's all just sexual drawings of deities, which man,
Try Google Scholar.
you're a Google scholar. What's that?
Google Scholar.
I okay.
Like put Google Scholar in there and then put like Gnosticism name of archons and see if it
I guess it's not
because
important.
that'll sift out all the. Here's a little tip though, if we're talking about conspiracy theory stuff, I can just help the crowd by letting them know how to research conspiracy theories. A great resource is to go to Google Scholar so that you don't get all the bullshit content of people like
The
regurg.
sexualizing archons, they're like, yeah, well, if you want to fuck it, yeah, there's a lot of horny ass people. They're like, well, I want to fuck the archons. Okay. All right. Well, all right, here we go. It's about goddamn time. So yeah, so it's like Sabaoth. Everybody knows these guys. Zhongli, you know, Dendro, all
Uh-huh.
these guys, Adalos, Astefanos, Alios, and you know these guys. So
Ooh.
I see. I wish this is when I should have done a cool presentation of the because they all look tight as hell. When
They
there's
have
like a
pictures?
there's like a tree skeleton. There's like a also there's like another guy. Yeah, they're all okay. We gotta get back to the story because this is taking too long. But yeah, they're all tight as hell. There's like, oh, this guy's like the fire guy. He's like half horse. He's got like he rides a headless donkey. This guy, they're all just sick as hell. They are sick as hell. But keep in mind, they were created by the demiurge, to keep order in the earth and make sure that we were never to know what the true universe is, and to just kind of keep us in this prison that, according to the Gnostics, is what we are. So, and then make
And
sure we don't know that, to keep us in the fog and to keep us from the knowing. They want us to. You want to find the gnosis, which is the truth within. Well, they want to keep us out of that. Jaffiel.
well, if they weren't so cool, they wouldn't have so much over-sexualized fanfic about them.
Yeah,
First of all.
for sure. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, you're telling me they got a head of an animal, and every single one of them has incredible abs. They all do have abs, which seems to infuriate, especially Anubis, but we don't have to get in on that. But God, why do you have abs? You're the head of a dog.
You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like what I'm about to say.
You love that you're turned on, and Anubis got you off one night. You had a sex dream with Anubis. Better not have.
You have 15 minutes to finish the story.
Okay, well, just the Lord is He might be your shepherd. Yeah, I told you this is hard. There's a bunch of notes, and I don't know who's what, and I don't want to get cursed by one of these horse-headed bozos. Please don't get mad at me. Okay, so I mean, the gist of it is this: is that Jesus is not the traditional savior and sacrificial lamb. According to the Gnostics, he's a cast as a kind of a trickster, who is there to deceive and manipulate everyone, the cosmic forces, but specifically the cosmic forces and the archons and fucking the lion-headed moron. So, so I mean, just I guess that's jarring alone to hear. Like he's not. Everything is basically the inverse of what we were taught from coming from a Christian background. So that's I mean that's pretty scary for people. But
We have some comments here. We had a little bit of a delay. My YouTube chat was frozen, so I didn't see these.
okay,
From Bosco Days.
sick.
But earlier when I said there's only one person watching and it's my boyfriend,
Mhm.
it wasn't my boyfriend. It was Bosco Days. Although now
Now you are going steady now. Unfortunately, that's the
that's
rules.
how it works. Now we're
Yeah,
dating.
that's sick. I said, well, that's tight. Damn. That's pretty sad. Hey, you need to work. We need to work on your self confidence because you just assume it's my boyfriend. He's the one watching. Nobody cares. So you need to. There is one person who cared for a little bit earlier. um, shout out to your boyfriend. You're a true boyfriend. Your new
Shout
lover.
out to my new boyfriend. And now there's 3 viewers, so we're all in a poly. We're in a triad now.
Okay, and again, if you ever bring up how many people are watching and it's under
Oh,
5,
sorry.
you meant 3 million, and it's just there's a
You have a
feverish.
similar thing to me where like I don't want to put the number of episodes because I don't
No,
want to like
if I hear it, like I'm just like, oh, this is the dumbest shit ever, and I'm looking up ancient stories of Jesus and God, a tree god that lives in a labyrinth of mystery. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, that's what I spin out so quick to that. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
sorry.
let's talk about Eulith, the Lord of the Unknown, and the labyrinth of mysteries that I've been reading. That it's clearly some made up. All right, anyway, Jesus.
We have the 600 viewers now. Sorry about that.
Okay, well, we can't lie either. So just don't bring it up. Just people are watching. It's tight. People are commenting.
I'm a trickster deity, so
there's some
you can never
whispers.
really trust what I say.
That is a good point. That is very, yeah. Anyway, okay. So Jesus
Okay.
trickster. I'm trying to get you. Calm down. Here's the thing. So I mean, do you understand the gravity of what I'm saying? According to the Gnostics, of course. But I mean, these are the ancient texts closer to when he was alive. This is this could be more reliable than some of the nonsense fucking Constantine and those bozos we're talking about. So who knows, man? I'm just saying.
Or it could just be highly sexual fanfic. And
No,
they tore out all the sex pages during the Constantine era.
well, they were definitely getting it on. I mean, that was their kind of the whole thing. But
let's get it on.
But this is a more serious time where and really everything's on the line. And guess who's there to save you? He's not a sacrificial lamb. He's just more of a trickster. He's more up to deception. He's smoke and mirrors, which is I think it's kind of tight. So okay, here we go. So he's
And when you say he, you mean our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
G-D. So it's what I won't say his name out loud, honestly.
Do you know the true name of our Lord?
Yeah, still the craziest guy of all time. Okay, so like yeah, this calls him the divine manipulator. Pretty fucking sick. Pretty
Cool.
tight. So and it just kind of plays up just how arrogant just the archons and the demiurge are. Just that they're like, oh yeah, we got this. So this hypothesizes that Jesus came, same story, same coming here to do
Immaculate conception
everything. So like the up to
via
the
a prophecy.
but it's the what Jesus was here to do. So it's the intent. He's still going to be killed by these bozos. Well, they think they're defeating Jesus and that he's played right into their hands and they've won, but he's actually up to no good. And he's here to
Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got
He
in
is.
one
He's
little fight. My mom got scared.
moving to Jerusalem with Jesus and the apostles. Pretty good song. Okay. Okay. Who we got?
Are we gonna be able to see your shirt before we go?
Well, it just says it's just make sure we all remember it. I don't know if you know this very important date, but the 11 as the towers is pretty tight. Truth be told.
Happy
Okay.
birthday, 9/11.
Okay. Okay. So all right. I mean, we've lost it. We ruined it. Nobody. You don't care about it. Nobody cares about the Gnostics. Demiurge, just like this is nothing. Nobody cares about this, and that's it. The show is canceled. I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay. Well, we're close to 10,
You have
so
no idea. I mean, okay. Well, I'm just all right. That's fine.
do you actually are you playing a little game where you want me to say, no, keep going. We want to hear the rest.
Um. Well, I just wanted. I mean, I just thought people would want to be interested in him. Just undermine the cosmic rulers and mocking Yaldamuth and revealing secret routes into the light and deceiving death. You know, he doesn't suffer. He outwits. Just parallels of the second treatise and the Great Set. You know, it's just still kind of stuff like that.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
no, I'm with you on that.
yeah, he's just more of a trickster deity, and he's being deceptive, and he's here to liberate souls, and those dumbass archons have no idea what he's up to. Just yeah, smoke and mirrors, Trojan horsing, still
We
getting still
do we
still
have
getting
an
thrown.
expert in the chat.
Is he the Lord here?
The Lord is in the chat and he says, Gnosis is the Greek word for knowledge.
Yeah, that is what we're yeah, the truth within is the gnosis is what they want. They want you to find it. It's basically, yeah, it's translated to where it's something that you can't be told. It's like you have to see for yourself and fully experience for you to know. It's not just
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's different from faith in that way. But okay,
There
so
are You can do Gnostic meditation, you
mhm,
can do ceremonial spell work to achieve a like the state
mhm,
of gnosis, if you're
yeah,
into that sort of thing.
yeah, I'm more of a yesis, but I mean, it's what we're talking about. But yeah, so I don't know. It was like thematically like framed as this hopeless and dark thing, but I actually see this as very hopeful, as it's just not what according to them is not what we were taught. That
Yeah.
Jesus comes here as like, yeah, y'all are fucking dumb as fuck. I'm actually the man. I'm tricking you. I'm not dying for sins. I'm trying to show everybody that this is a prison and this is the way. Here's a little light so that everybody can do the same thing that I did.
Yeah.
Um, and he's just laughing at the false rulers, just saying y'all are a bunch of yeah, he's calling them, just being a trickster, which is tight. So, um,
It totally tracks too because
yeah,
and I've said this before, you've heard me say this.
mhm,
Jesus is Mercury in the Christian wheel of gods. I know everyone is so sick of me saying this
no, keep saying it.
because Mercury is the communicator, the messenger, the deliverer, but Mercury is also a trickster. And you cannot have that like transfer of information, taking the knowledge out of your mind and trying to express it to someone. It is it is a joke. It is like one of the most hilarious things about the human experience. So Christ is that. He subverted power structures. And I think what happened with the Bible, which this is another thing everyone is so tired of me saying, is that they were really excited that they killed him. So
Hmm.
they made the whole hit this like echo of like never
Yeah,
forget 9/11,
yeah,
always remember the Alamo. It's like one of those propaganda
one
tactics
hundred
of
percent.
like this great tragedy, like yes, we caused it, but now we're going to make y'all celebrate it so that you can honor Jesus in our name,
And according to
which
this,
is
he's like,
actually
yeah, and
in the name of the people that crucified him.
yeah, and according to this, he's like, and he's like, actually, Jesus is like, actually, nope, I actually got you. Y'all are gay. Y'all are dumb as hell. I got you. So yeah, so it's just this kind of tight. So instead of this meek, this
This
meek,
comment.
what?
I love how you explain that because it gives a lot more context to the movie Hedwig and the Angry Itch, which I fucking love. Like
I have
what?
no idea. No, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get into Headway. Oh, that's a good name though.
Say more on that while Patrick gives us the
Well, I
rest
was
of
just gonna
this
say no. It's
Jesus
just
story.
we're wrapping it up. We can get out of here. No, it's just tight. So because it's like, oh yes, Jesus is the obedient son following the orders of the Lord to come here and be meek and follow the rules and die for our sins and be sacrificial and kind of be a bitch. But instead, no, he's like, no, no, he comes here and he's like, actually, I am the man. I'm just donning disguises. I'm tricking everybody, including the people, to make sure my goal of tricking everybody is. And instead of being like, oh no, I died for the sins and it's a sacrifice. No, I won. It's triumphant, rather than being sacrificial. So that's tight as hell. So
Yeah, I do like that.
so it's more about, a liberated soul and, shit like that. And the stupid ass archons and the demiurge were just dumbasses. And that's just what it shows you about ego. And you can really get caught up in the game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jesus. Shout out to, embodying rebellion and wisdom over sacrifice, cunning over submission, stuff like that. Just themes that I picked up on. But, okay. So
That's a great point. Thank you so much.
So yeah, I prefer him the cosmic prankster. Honestly, I like my Jesus to party, and I like my Jesus to be kind of a cosmic prankster, kind of wearing disguises. He's like, yeah, I'll turn water to wine, or I'm the Lord. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure, but yeah, we heard the rumblings of him hanging out with the whores and fucking being tight as hell. So I don't know. Everything's adding up for me that maybe Jesus actually was cool. So
Yeah, Jesus is sick.
yeah, it's like Christian. They tried him and the stupid ass Yaldabaoth really worked so hard to be like, no, Jesus kind of sucks. You're gonna believe in it. And you're gonna love him. He's gonna be in your heart, and you gotta take him. You gotta say his name and pray to him and sing about Lord and lift his name on high. But truthful is, he's got like fucking. He's doing the devil horns. He's like, no, y'all suck. So that's
Yeah,
it. That's
he would want us to party.
for sure. He's the coolest guy. Yeah, he's tricking. He tricks the cosmic deities. Honestly, I'm a Gnostic. I think I might be a Gnostic now.
I
So,
think you might be.
oh no, but Gnostic. It's actually the religion of Paul Walker. He used Gnost when he was driving his Tokyo Drift car. So, all right, thank you. It's a good Gnost joke. Pretty hilarious by me. Yeah, I got nothing else. Just once again, just putting the podcast on my back and carrying it for usual. The Last Supper, it was more like a last throwdown. They were all popping Molly, dude. He's flipping the table like, yo, I hate the Jews too. All right. I had to wild out a little bit for a second. My bad.
Yeah, you were very well behaved for so long.
Well, because I'm worried about reading about the narrative, and it distracted me from making fun of the Jews. Him flipping the table and be like, God damn, Jews are going to kill me. All right.
Well, I think the important thing to remember is that
Ooh.
everyone should like and subscribe and share. And
Can
that's all.
Can I tell you two quick things before we leave? These are very fast, and they're just quick hits.
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you see that somebody hypothesized that the aliens coming on the interstellar object could be hostile? Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, there's apparently some Harvard dork. Well, did you know about the interstellar object? That's
No.
supposed to. There's some sort of interstellar object similar to whatever that long thing was that came. You know what I'm talking about? That's like
Yeah. I remember the long thing.
yeah, it was named something long, onomatopoeia or some shit.
It was
I
the
don't know.
Tic Tac.
Yeah. So this is a similar thing that's supposed to. It's November or something. It's supposed to be here, but they were apparently doing a bunch of. It's just math, which kind of pisses me off. I'm like, okay, so no, they're not really saying that, but they said that it is possible based on. Like it's on some strange trajectory that if you were trying to stay undetected and like protect yourself and where a sneaky alien horde would be, it's like you can't rule it out. But it basically just said that it's possible it could be hostile. And to that I would just say, okay, so we got aliens trying to sneak into our land. Let's get ice up there. Maybe we can get some space cages because that's. So I'm just saying that's something to consider.
Well, I mean, the whole Space Force is just a money laundering scheme, so it would be hilarious to actually make them do something.
Yeah, you do what? Guys up there just eating a fucking hoagie, and they're like, yeah, we might have a definitely technologically advanced. Well, so we'll just die. I mean, that's the thing is. There's no hostile aliens coming. Anybody with the technology to make it here, in my personal opinion, is going to be past war and destroying lands, but can't rule it out. Lastly, rest in peace to Ozzy.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. And I just wanted to say, I think it's funny that, do you think Ozzy kind of got pissed that like watching Hulk Hogan go to hell? And he's dressed like a bat, having to go to heaven because he's so nice. And he's like, oh, fuck, he gets he gets to go to hell, and that's his whole thing. And he's like, oh man, and Hulk Hogan's I'm a real American, because he's definitely going to hell. So I just thought that was funny that he's all dressed at the gates in his full black eyeliner. He got just looking like a bat, and he's like, oh man, he gets to go to hell where all the fun is. So all right, rest in peace to Ozzy. You're tired. Shout out to all the millions of listeners. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Gnosticism. Shout out to Archon. No, not the Archons.
Yeah,
That's
don't
it.
shout them out. They'll come and get you.
All right. So yeah, we stream live the last Wednesday of every month, and
Yeah, so if you tune in, you can subscribe and put the little bell notification on, and you'll get a notification when we go live, but you'll also get a notification when we post an actual recorded episode. So
and if you say that if somebody says that you are going steady in a chat room, that is legally binding, and you are actually, that's common law marriage, and you can, yeah, y'all are together.
you
somehow.
can pay my rent is what you can do, but
Okay, facts. All
since
right,
we're dating.
type shit. All right.